If your idea of research looks like a million open tabs, random bookmarks, and notes you can never find again, you're not alone. But what if you could organize everything visually, stay focused, and learn faster without setting up some complicated system? Today I'm going to show you how I use a visual second brain called Kosmik, not just for note-taking, but for real-world tasks like researching faster, organizing my business resources, and keeping up with what's happening in my niche. It's simple, powerful, and completely free, and after you see it in action, you'll wonder how you ever worked without it. Whether you're running a business, studying, or just want to keep your ideas organized, this app can help you work smarter, learn faster, and actually use the information you collect. First, a big shout out to Kosmik for sponsoring this video. Kosmik is an AI-powered visual note-taking app with a built-in browser. The way it works is really intuitive but unique, and I'm going to give you 3 examples of how I use it in my personal life and business every week. To get started, just click the link below and you'll be taken to the Kosmik site, and you just hit download for free. And right now, at the time of this video, they're in open beta, so this means that it's completely free, no strings attached, and you get all of the features. So if you go to pricing, you can see you get everything here for completely free. So now is the best time to try it, and you can get it for Mac and Windows. So once you've installed Kosmik, the first thing you want to do is create a workspace, and these workspaces help you separate the different areas of your life, like your work, your personal life, and you can really create it for any area you want to separate out. And then within a workspace, Kosmik creates something called universes, which are basically your independent projects or canvases, because Kosmik is on an infinite canvas. And so each of these canvases are actually called a universe. And to create a universe, you just go new universe, and then you can rename it instantly. But let me jump into some examples for what you can use Kosmik for. And in our first example, it's going to be to learn and research faster. So within your workspace, let's say you want to learn more about AI prompting. And so you just hit new universe. You can just rename that AI prompting. Let's say you called it that, for example. And now you want to start learning about AI prompting. First, hit W on your keyboard, and Kosmik has a built-in browser. And so you could type something like AI prompting guide. And so we see that we've found a guide here about AI prompting. And then what we can do is we can actually bookmark it right here. And so what Kosmik does is it creates a quick bookmark right here that you can drag along. And then when you click on it, it opens it back up. And any website you visit, you can bookmark. So let's say we wanted one more. So say we're like, hey, you know what? I actually also want this one. Done. And so we bookmark these sites, and it will start to show you a preview if it has a supported image. And what's cool about this is it's actually auto tagged these websites for you. And so you can see all the tags there, and here you can see all of the tags for this one as well. Now, what's even cooler is you can get Kosmik to help you find more related assets. So say I click on this one, I can go to search and I can say find related images. And so if I hold option here, it's going to show me all of these images that it pulled out about it. And if I want, I just hit it and it actually just drops them all there, or I could have just picked one. Also, it could even find related websites for me on prompt engineering if I click that. And in a few seconds here, it's pulled up 15 different websites about prompt engineering. But let's say I only want a specific one, so I can put them down one by one if I wanted. And let's say I escape out the rest. And I know what you're saying. Uh-oh, this is getting messy. Don't worry, I'm going to take care of that in a minute, and I'll show you how. Finally, you could even find videos about this topic. And so you can see it instantly just pulled up a ton of videos about this topic. And I'm purposely making this very messy. And the reason for that is because you can actually just go to organize by themes, and Kosmik will take all of this content and reorganize it for you with labels, as you can see here. But let's keep going. So we're going to add some more stuff. We'll organize it after. So as you can see, it just pulled all this content up for us. Now, another thing you can do with Kosmik is it's an amazing web clipper. So let's say you wanted only this bit of content. You could go here and you can just instantly click and clip that out. And what's cool is when you see this clipping here, if you're like, hey, where did I get that clipping again? If you click this, it pulls that website back up immediately. Now, Kosmik can support a lot of different file types and formats. You can see videos, images, everything here, but it can even support PDF documents. So AI prompting guide PDF, like let's actually look for one. Perfect, so we found this one. We can download it and then simply drag it in, and as with everything, it becomes auto tagged. And now one thing that you can do with Kosmik that's really cool for PDFs if you're doing research and learning is you can actually click on this wand here and go to summary or explain, and what it will do is create a summary for you instantly. And so give it a second to generate, and while it's generating, I'll show you that it did pull up a ton of keywords and tags as well. And so you can see it just summarized this entire multi-page, what is this, a 73-page PDF? It just summarized that for you, which is awesome for learning. Now, another thing you can do is browse and take notes at the same time. So you're browsing here, just click over here, hit T, and you can take notes while you're browsing, which is a really cool feature. So you can take notes and browse in the same window, which is surprisingly handy actually. Another handy thing you can do is actually just use ChatGPT right within Kosmik, so you could get answers to any questions you have and continue doing your research. And if you want to clip anything ChatGPT gives you, you can just grab it and clip it out. So those answers you get from ChatGPT, if you want to save that, boom, you can just clip it instantly. And we've added a lot of stuff, so let's organize it once again. So you could do it by themes, or you can choose different ones. I personally like themes, and give it a few seconds, and boom, it's organized it for us. Now, there are a lot of note-taking tools out there. Some of them are even built into your phone and computer, but the biggest problem is once you take those notes, you can never find them again. But what makes Kosmik so cool is the search function is next level. So say, for example, I said something like prompt, and it pulls up everything that matches that description. If I say something like Notion, it pulled up the one that had the word Notion in the title. So the search is really intelligent. It looks at the images, it looks at the text, it looks at so many different things. I'll show you one more example. Let's say I only remembered the author's name and not even, what they created. And right there, it just pulled up the content related to this author. And what's cool is it searches across all your universes, which will become really handy when you have multiple universes. And one last thing, it's so smart, you can even search by color. Like let's say you type the word blue, it'll pull up the ones that are blue. So this is a really handy feature overall because you only need to know something about the asset you're trying to recover. Like oftentimes you remember a keyword, or you remember what the cover looked like, or you remember something specific within it. And so here Kosmik can just help you find it when you're not exactly sure of the exact file name or title or anything like that. So that covers all of the major features of Kosmik and how to use it, but I want to show you a few more real-life examples for how I use it to organize my work and my thoughts. So another thing I like to do with Kosmik is to use it as a visual resource hub. So as an entrepreneur, there's a ton of different sites and resources and tools that I'm using always. So instead of having this huge bookmark list of tools or having a bunch of links in a notepad somewhere, I have a really nice clean visual way of looking at it. So for example, if I'm looking to use a productivity tool, I can see right here, there's this presentation maker right here, or Canva right here. And so I just have a few examples for you here, but you can basically use this to bookmark all of the different websites that you use one by one. And so again, I'll show you another example. There's AI research assistants. And once you put this all together, again, if you go here and hit organize like I've done, it's gonna bucket it all for you cleanly. And the search function works great on this too. So sometimes we bookmark that tool and we're like, hey, what's that tool that can do that thing again? So say for example, you don't remember which one is to clone your voice. And so you could just type the word voice and right there, it's 11 Labs, for example. Or you could just say the word like AI and it'll find all of the things relevant to that. And so that's where it's really, really handy. Or I'll give you one example. Let's say you're like, oh, I need to design a presentation, right? So you say presentation. and boom, right there, that's the one to design a presentation. So it's going to show you other results as well, but you'll always get the one that the most relevant, and then it'll show you some other relevant results as well. So again, really handy, and as you saw, it's searching across all my universes. I'll show you one more example, and if you follow my channel, you know that I do a lot of content with AI and automation and the best tools to help entrepreneurs do more in their businesses. So needless to say, my industry moves very, very quickly, and I need to stay on top of all of the different news and happenings. And I also want to keep a close eye on all the other creators to see what they're up to. So Kosmik is great for this because I can go through, as I'm drinking my morning coffee, all of the blogs I read visually and easily like this. I can watch any videos that I've saved for later from other creators. I can read different types of news sites, and so you can see it's organized for me into different types. And so I continuously update this list and remove things from it. And like I showed you previously, everything is searchable if I do want to find that one video or article that I was looking for. Really quickly, I also want to show you two other really handy features in Kosmik. Sometimes I want to collaborate with my team, and so I can invite them to any universe to collaborate and add ideas together. I use this when I'm trying to brainstorm content ideas. And the publish feature is another cool feature that'll give you a direct link to this board, so you could actually share that as even a lead magnet if you put your ideas together, or even share it on your socials. If you make a really cool universe that's a great collection of assets, or you could even use it with your clients if you're doing a sort of mood board in a pitch or something of that sort. So that's how I use Kosmik as a second brain of sorts to organize my content and research. I've tried apps like Notion and Obsidian, and one thing I didn't like is how they forced me to conform to the way they want me to structure data rather than conforming to the way that my mind works. And that's really what I like about Kosmik. It adapts to my workflow, and it allows me to map things out in a really visual way, and I can just drag whatever I need without it having to be in any strict format. As an entrepreneur, I'm thinking about a million different things at once, and so sometimes the way I solve problems is non-linearly. I figure out different pieces of the puzzle at a different time, and so here I'm able to sort of map out those processes and those ideas without it having to be in any strict linear format. I gotta be honest though, at first it was a little hard to use because I had gotten so used to my old ways of doing things. We all copy and paste from a million different apps. So at first it's a bit weird having everything in the same place. You're not sort of used to that level of efficiency in a sense. But once you get over that and you realize how much better it is for doing these types of research tasks, you'll never want to go back to the old way of having 15 Chrome tabs open, having links in your notepad, and then having random bookmarks and all of this different stuff. This is just so much more cleaner and better. And what's great is you can actually find everything, which is probably the most underrated feature, because it's great if you can take notes, but the biggest problem is where are those notes when you actually need them. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more great tools you can use to do more in your work and business. Now here's another amazing productivity tool you need to check out that'll save you hours every week managing your inbox.